Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. AEW review. 22nd of December, 2021. End it, please. All the numbers we used, it's still not even getting one of them. I only used 2, 0, and 1. That just sums up how low it's getting. And anyway, guys, we kicked off this show with the debut on the Holiday Bash of, who was it? Was it Bobby Fish? Kyle O'Reilly. They have to wear name tags because no one knows who they are. We had Adam Cole, bye-bye, taking on Orange Cassidy, Pepesh. And,
two fucking skinny.
Two bombs, two guys with a physique that not even an African with no fucking water would want. And that basically...
these guys are making fucking Zach Gowen look ripped.
And he had one leg. I mean, his leg that probably disintegrated back in like the mid-90s is fucking got more beef on it than these pricks. that's just the truth of the reality here. Like,
I just can't take Adam Cole serious. He's a fucking fat, flabby, skinny mess.
Bye.
Yeah, and his attire does not help the guy.
Nope. Basically though, Bobby Fish gets involved at Orange Cassidy. They zoomed in on him. He's looking at the ref. We hear the crowd go, "Whoa!"
I used to think Seth Rollins was like these guys, and I think I've been harsh on Seth Rollins.
No.
Seth Rollins has got a bit of a physique. At least
he's tall.
He's tallish, and he is a bit muscular, like, and I think he is into all that CrossFit shit. I mean, see the likes of Adam Cole and fucking the Bruiser, right? And Kyle O'Reilly. I mean, these guys are just fucking skinny as fuck. I mean, 205? These guys probably make 105. I mean, I can't believe Adam Cole's ever been to a gym in his life.
No, definitely not. Like,
just unreal. Has a crap match with Cassidy. Gimmicks, hands in the trunks. And this guy's supposed to be booked as his next big thing, yet he needs help to beat Orange Cassidy.
Exactly. Out comes Bobby Fish. He does a couple of disco moves.
Is it a proportion?
No, it's Kyle O'Reilly, even, fuck's sake.
Bobby Fish comes out with a shirt that says Bobby Fish on it, with a couple of...
Straight for the ass dial, to sell fish.
It looks like a couple of tadpoles swimming through the middle of the Bobby and the fish.
That's fucking atrocious.
They're
more over than him, though.
He causes a distraction. Kyle O'Reilly comes out. He gets in there. I mean, Orange Cassidy is making this look so fucking awkward. The referee's distracted by Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy is looking everywhere but behind him.
Yeah,
this must have been delayed. This just looks so bad. How long he waited. He turns round. It's Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly kicks him in the chest, stomach, or whatever, and then does a bunch of... He thought he was Steve Blackman, but he's just not. I don't know. I mean, why not just do one impactful move? I mean, seriously. He done a bunch of kicks that looked fucking crap. And then, out of nowhere, Adam Cole, who was down and out a minute ago, just runs in the ring, hits his manoeuvre, picks up the win. Bobby Fish and... the Bobby Fish...
Riley are in the ring.
Bobby Fish starts doing some... Kyle O'Reilly comes in and does some weird stance thingy. I don't know, stalks Cassidy's body, and then Bobby Fish starts hitting him, flopping about, hitting him. Look shit. Then two guys run out. I thought it was the Young Bucks. I say they run out, they jogged out. One of them just...
The worst save in the history of fucking saves.
One of them looked like he was walking his dog through the park or something. They get in the ring and they just stand there and wait to be attacked. I mean, surely if you're making the save, you should be running to... No, you expect as soon as you get in that ring that, right, we need to attack. As soon as they got in the ring, they just fucking stood there and waited to be beaten up. I mean, unreal. They get taken out, absolutely nothing. And then the actual Young Bucks come out dressed like absolute fucking fannies. Yeah, they get in the ring, they have a wee look at the Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, probably thinking, who the fuck are these two bums? And that's exactly what I'm thinking about everybody in this segment. Adam Cole.
This was awful.
Music plays. He leaves with Fish
Bye
and O'Reilly. The Young Bucks follow them. And I mean, it's just 5 midgets. And I get they're probably going to be in the same faction here, or whatever they're called.
But I mean, For fucking, how did they got
But-
940,000 views? Like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fischer joined the Bullet Club, but I mean, I just want a bullet to the head after watching this terrible way.
And talking
kick
about
the
bullets
show.
to the head, we have a 7-minute segment. Hagman Danielson is announced. It's set for January 5th. Paige is talking about, he looks at this belt, he sees himself looking back at himself. I just see a fucking joke. I didn't even know who this guy was. I was like, who's this guy? Is he the IC champ or the TV champ? What the fuck they've
Is
got?
that guy holding the plastic belt? Oh no, wait, that's the real world title.
It comes Brian
This
says
guy's a failure. Just get the belt off him,
Alright.
right? I don't even
No.
like Brian, but for the sake of
the fact Owen Hart's been dead 23 years. He's got like half the views of these cunts, and they're the world. This is the title feud.
I think you need to put the belt on Brian here.
May as well put the belt on fucking Owen's coffin.
Fine, but it
Or harness. But Paige is pish. Brian comes out and says he's an entitled millennial, despite the fact they're both millennials and they're both pish. It's announced January 5th. No next week, the week after. Next up though.
I don't want to see it though.
No one wants to see it. We have
Brian was saying that Hangman Page can't hang with him, even though it lasted 60 minutes. I mean,
there's only one guy who can hang, and it's Ben Wall. But I wish this entire roster did it.
like, how can you bury someone and take 60 minutes and not beat them? Like, surely if Michaels came out and says, yo, Bret Hart, you're shit.
Yeah, like at least
Bret Hart would be, well, you had to go to overtime to beat me.
at least The Rock said that against Triple H in the Iron Man match. I mean, Triple H had all the help in the fucking world.
I know.
It makes sense.
And The Rock managed to beat him 5 times or whatever.
You know what I mean? But here
I
it's
don't
just
get it.
it's a fucking shambles, right?
Up next, with the legacy of Owen Hart lives
Milking
on.
the fuck out of Owen.
They showed you a bunch of clips. None of them were relevant.
I mean, at least when they milked Luke Harper, he just died. This guy's been dead 23
Plus-
fucking years.
He was in AEW. This guy's never met Tony Khan. This guy's never had a paycheck for AEW. I mean, this guy's never met 90% of the people in AEW.
When Owen died,
This guy
Fucking
AEW didn't
WCW, ECW were fucking it existed, so what's going on?
TNA weren't even around. Never mind fucking AEW. That's how long it's been.
I know.
Yeah, AEW are trying to. And it's sad that
Jericho wasn't even fucking WWE.
you know, I don't get it. I mean, surely Jericho could have been in this week. I know he's touring with Fozzy, like, but
Yeah.
surely Jericho could have. And that's what annoyed me, right? I can understand they have Mark Henry, that's fair enough.
Matt
They've
Hardy,
Goldust, Matt Hardy.
even
then-
DDP or something.
But then they
Sting.
then they have bums saying, oh, how much Owen Hart was a good guy.
He was a family man.
And then they're on about Owen Hart being a major influence, and then you've got Eddie Kingston, by far, I think the worst person on AEW. Like, if not, he's up there, and he's talking about Owen Hart being an influence. Well, Owen Hart wasn't a fucking fat, flabby mess, and Owen Hart wasn't terrible in the ring. So how did he influence Eddie Kingston?
Exactly.
See, I mean, you think Dean Ambrose is bad? Holy shit! Eddie Kingston is next level garbage. Eddie Kingston's no better than Sandman.
He fucking wishes he was.
No, I mean in terms of a wrestler. I mean, at least Sandman had the swan. He didn't do as good as Jeff Hardy, like, but he had the swan.
He had it, the drunken Swan Tom. Even though
The
Jeff,
Russian- the Russian
how many of Jeff's Swan Toms have been drunken though?
I mean, he's been more drunk than sober. He had the swanton. He had the Russian leg sweep. He had the Singapore cane swing. You know what I mean? Sandman had more moves than Eddie Kingston, and now
Yeah.
Fuck Eddie Kingston. At least Sandman
fucking
didn't get
pish.
PTSD and cry in the ring because a wee sparkler went
I
off.
fucking smoke alarm went off. Right, next up we had Britt Baker. Tell you what, now you know this segment was awful. It felt like it lasted forever, but it only lasted a minute 35. And it actually felt about 5 minutes.
Yeah, she talked about facing Rio, talked about how she took her spot, she wasn't giving it, she wasn't next in line, she grabbed it or whatever. I don't know why people make it as if she's this phenomenal. I don't see it.
Yep.
I mean, at least you can see. At least
Oh, you make someone feel like Britt Baker in Pittsburgh.
At,
Woo!
at least Becky Lynch legitimately blew off it. I felt like, you know, for a while she actually did feel like the biggest thing in wrestling. Maybe that in WWE, maybe that's how bad WWE is, but she did. I don't feel that way with Britt Baker at all. And then they're trying to push this narrative that she's one of the top people in AEW. I don't see it. Then she does her signature DMD with the finger pose, and you've got Shifone being an absolute
Well,
mark in the background. then.
ITOFF.
And what? I mean, it must be like Austin saying 3-16 and drawing it with his fingers. It doesn't mean shit.
It's not like when Brett did the WCW thing, at least that was fucking over. Anyway, Malachi Black defeats Griff Garrison.
Well, the point is, Britt Baker's pish, and I'm sticking with that.
Right, Britt fucking Brian Pillman Jr., Griff Harrison.
I don't know who Griff Garrison is, but he lost to Malachi Black.
And that's I don't need to say anything more about that.
At the end of the match, I guess this Harrison guy's teaming up with Pillman Jr.
I thought he was Pillman Jr.
No. Malachi Black has the single Boston leg crab in. Pillman Jr. comes in, pushes Malachi Black off the ring, off his teammate, and then checks on his teammate.
Doesn't attack the guy.
And then gets up and walks into a super kick or whatever. I mean, how fucking stupid.
Fucking awful.
I mean, why would you turn your back on someone like retardation? They need to do it because they need to set up the spot, but it's, it's fucking stupid. Like,
next up, we had...
Why would you push him off? And, come on.
Unless he pushed him off, he went through a table or something, you know what I mean? But no, he just fucking pushed him off.
Like, see if the police come out, right, and there's some fucking guy with a knife and he's on top of you and he's stabbing you. Do you think the police come and they push the guy with the knife off and then they straight away tend to you? Or do you think they neutralise the threat
target? Exactly.
And then they attend? No, I mean, come on. I mean, this is fucking basic shit here, man. This isn't even wrestling shit.
Let's just get to some awful shit, right? How does Arn Anderson cooking with Brandy Rhodes get the same amount of views as fucking Warlord? 40,000 views, Warlord, get in the fucking bin. I don't even know who he beat. He beat some jobber, but we'll leave it.
Warlord, the title on the YouTube.
He continues. He drops bombs.
Drop bombs. I'm going to drop an F-bomb. This guy's fucking pish. Let's move on. We've got who punched our tickets to the TBS tournament.
Was it
finals.
the man or was it the freak? Either way, we lost and we did. So
Ruby Soho defeats Nyla Rose.
Ruby so pish.
A bunch of big moves or bunch of signature moves, bunch of kickouts. Vicky Guerrero gets involved.
Who gives a fuck?
Soho
Eddie would be turning in his fucking grave.
Soho hits a poor looking kick, and it gets the win. It's mad. It's mad. I don't get it.
Yep. Then we had.
I don't even know what the TBS tournament finals is. So.
I mean, I'll be fair to big Dan Lambert. He's only been up and on. He's got 9.6k views. But again, another work shoot promo saying it. Hey, I've been told to put Cody over so you don't boo him, but hey, you gotta boo him, man.
Yeah, the guy basically says his job is to get Cody cheered, but how can he do that when Cody's a bigger dick than him? So totally breaking kayfabe, just admitting that I'm a heel, but you don't like Cody. Like, fuck off. What is this? Can no one cut an actual good promo without breaking the fourth wall and being controversial? I don't get it. I don't get it. And speaking of what I don't get, main event time, it is MJF teaming up with
the Revival.
Fuck the Revival.
Imagine actually calling it that.
I actually agree. Fuck them.
At least Voodoo Kin Mafia sounded cool.
And
I mean, this just sounds.
The MJF comes out, same tights and trunks, and it just looked like three people in the same. I mean, MJF's supposed to be a star, but he just looked the same as these three. I don't get it. It just does not look. I mean, I couldn't imagine Austin teaming up in the main event of Raw and teaming up with two guys that wore black trunks.
Nope.
Just I don't get it. Like, it just. I mean, look at fucking that time where Michaels was giving shit to Umaga and says, "No, you have to change trunks. They look too similar to Triple H's." Remember that? Was that what it was?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I mean, fucking DX were telling Umaga to get your trunks changed. Yet MJF's coming out with the exact same fucking attire as the Revival, and then Punk comes out with the face mask on with the Sting's face paint. Sting comes out with CM Punk's face paint. Darby Allin comes out with pink face paint because he's fucking gay.
He's pish.
They have a match. Sting almost fucking throws MJF on his head. Could have broke his neck, but We'll give Sting a pass because he's 62. Probably shouldn't even be in the ring. Then he goes to the top rope, does a crossbody, which he certainly shouldn't be doing, to the outside of the ring. Punk hits the GTS.
Go to sleep.
Scorpion.
Elbow drop with foot backwards moving.
Coffin drop for the top rope.
That's what you call it.
Aye.
Fucking
It'd be the lightest coffin
drops
of all time. They pick up the win. They celebrate after the match. Sting's pure fucking gassed. I feel like Danny Glover, I'm too old for this shit meme would fit in perfectly here. And MJF gets on the mic and calls Punk a coward, and that's it. The show goes off the air.
I'll give it a 1.
The show?
Yeah.
I'm giving it a 0. This is garbage. I would go as far as saying AEW is my least favourite show. And I'm including Impact in that.
Yeah.
And
I'm giving it 1 because I feel like Sting's actually pretty impressive for his age.
For the talent
on offer they've got.
I don't mean talent as in they have an amazing roster. I mean some of the people they have on the roster.
No, but it's not even that. It's like, see that main event, see on paper, right? I hate the Revival, right? Darby Allin's pish, Punk's awful, MJF and Sting are alright, but that should be a good main event. And it just came across as fucking goofy.
I think you can certainly argue there's more star power in terms of individuals on Dynamite than there is on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, and they don't use it like.
It just doesn't. I mean, but can we really call Punk star power? I mean, this isn't 2012 CM Punk. This is 2021. I'm gonna cry and talk about abortion rights and all that shit. So let's talk about abortion. I'm aborting this show. It was crap. I'm giving it a 0. You're giving
average
it a 1.
is at 0.5.
Probably one of the higher rated shows we gave AEW.
Last week was a -1.
I mean, I had hope. I say hope. See, when this show, I actually thought it could be decent, but it's garbage. And I think it'll only get worse. Look, guys, see in 2 years' time, Sting will probably be gone.
Or dead.
Yeah, the Hart, Jet Matt.
Owen will still be dead.
Owen will definitely be dead. Punk will be even cornier. I mean, who knows? He'll probably be jobbing to
Eddie Kingston or something.
Who's that Jap at £90?
Riho?
He'd probably be jobbing to her and putting her fucking over.
You really make me feel like Riho and Hiroshima.
Okay.
And on that note, guys, not 0.5. Tell SmackDown or.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kenny Omega, who wasn't on this show by the way, when's he going to main event?
He's injured.
He'll be wrestling a 9-year-old. Well, no wonder the way he works. Fuck's sake. This show's pish, guys. 0.5. I don't look forward to watching any wrestling, but this is by far my least favourite show.
And on that note,
Peace.